Sailboat design philosophy seems to change with the wind these days. And yeah, I know how cheesy that sounds. To me, it feels a lot like how musical tastes change. Maybe that's just how humans work. We're always looking for the next big thing. Just like music has moved on from violins and French horns to amplifiers and electric everything, so too have sailing vessels. Gone are the days of heavy displacement boats and seagoing interiors. The modern trend in sailboat design tends to prioritize lightweight and beamy hulls, flatter bottoms, and interior comfort. These characteristics have a lot of pros for the modern consumer, and there are those who've sailed them far and wide. That's what the market wants at the moment. And just like the modern music industry, designers are playing to the crowd. But when anyone brings up the controversial term blue water, rarely will it conjure the image of one of these arrowhead-shaped cruising condos. Instead, the term is ubiquitous with yachts from a bygone era. These yachts are now like classical music today. When we begin to look back around 35 years ago and beyond, sailing taste and priorities were quite a bit different. Far more designs were available with the emphasis placed on ocean capability rather than dockside comfort. Cruising yachts of the time were ruggedly built to handle the harsh environment of the open ocean and were more comfortable at sea than their modern counterparts. Many of these vessels still ply the oceans. Serious cruisers will know the names Tiana, Brewer, Island Packet, and Westsail, to name a few. There's a reason. Each is built like a tank and known to deliver its crew safely to parts unknown. And they all share many common characteristics. Perhaps it's not a coincidence they all have their own sailing legend. Encapsulated keels, protected rudders, cutter rigs, and heavy displacement. It's like the Blue Water Cruising Quartet. And much like its musical counterparts, it's now considered the classical way of doing things. But classical doesn't mean bad. Unlike modern music, classical is unaffected by modern fads and popular trends. It remains a constant in its beauty and complexity. It inspires and moves like few modern songs do, and it'll persist long after Beyonce and Taylor Swift have faded to time. That's how I see these vessels. They're like the Beethovens and Bachs of the sailing world. They bring the skills, qualities, and construction that are seldom seen today. While no longer in the mainstream, their abilities are undeniable. Encapsulated keels have no bolts to worry about. Skeg-hung and full-keel rudders fend off submerged obstacles. Cutter rigs offer an extremely versatile sail plan, and like any gearhead will tell you, there's no replacement for displacement. Heavier boats buzz through rough seas with more ease and comfort. And yes, I realize I'm mixing metaphors here. Sure, you may not be winning many races or hosting big parties on these voyaging vestiges of the past, but you will have peace of mind knowing your vessel can take more than you. So if you're serious about exploring the world by sea and are looking for something to take you, consider the classics. You may just prefer the strings of the cello over the electric guitar.